Alrighty guys, what is up? I know it's been a while since my last upload. It's been about 4 weeks, it's been a while. I've just been really trying to lock in with my trading and really just focus on my mental and, just really focus on that. And I just haven't had the time really to really hone in on the videos for you guys. I know you guys have been waiting and I apologize. But I'm going to be more consistent with you guys, and I'm not going to be taking 3 or 2 month breaks or anything. Because I know you guys really, really want to, learn, and I know some of you guys like the videos, and I love that, and I love making videos for you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over manipulation. What is manipulation, and how I use it how I used it to advance my trading, and how you can use it to advance yours as well. So, without wasting any time, going into today's video, starting off, this is the trade that I took today on my PA account. I blocked off the last of the last four, but you can see this is a PA account. It's PA Apex. Today I took it with my account, and I'll turn on executions too, just to see. Bought in like on this candle right here, and then I sold right here at equilibrium, and I'll explain why I didn't hold it here, but to equilibrium. Anyways, starting out, I want to go over what manipulation is for you guys, so you guys understand. So, manipulation there's two forms, at least that I use. So, one is SMTs. An SMT is a form of manipulation. It's a divergence between assets. So let's say this is ES right here, and this is NQ, right? So ES came up, took this low, and say proceeded higher. Okay, and NQ didn't take the low and proceeded higher. So that is an SMT. That's a divergence between assets, and it's a form of manipulation because uh, basically tricking traders into thinking, they're bearish, and yeah, and then it just fakes you out and it stops you out. It's manipulation. Um, that's one form of manipulation that I look for. And another one is AMD models, or accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So it's accumulation, okay, accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Right. So this is accumulation, manipulation, and the distribution. Right. So, and the manipulation right here would be that we're coming down, faking out all the traders that were bearish, and all the retail traders who think, the breakout traders as well, that think that we're selling and going to dump. They sell and they're like, oh my god, we're dumping, and then we just rally back up and manipulate them and stop them all out. It happens every single day. AMD, all kinds of manipulation. So those are the two that I use personally, the two main ones. Um, so I'm going to explain how I used it in today's trade and how you guys can use it to advance your trading. So I'm going to, this is a big mess. I'm going to go to, I have it on NQ right here. So in the morning, I was bullish due to, the zooming out. We're in a market maker buy model right now on the higher time frame. If you don't know what market maker buy models are, then I have plenty of videos in my channel explaining that. And then we can I'm expecting price to eventually go to all-time highs. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But based off the model, that's what I'm expecting. So I'm zooming out, I'm bullish, and then zooming a little bit more, I see us bouncing off this 4-hour for value gap right here. Okay. And in the morning, I wanted to see us bounce off this 4-hour, create like some type of 15 or 5-minute for value gap. And then we got a retracement back into this 15-minute right here. But we didn't get an internal model that played out. We just simply displaced through it. So, and we also had a SMT like at this low with that one, I think. And it displaced through it. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, price is not giving me an opportunity. And it's not showing me that we are bullish. So I just stepped away. And then before I left, I put this standard deviation tool, right, to see if price maybe wanted to retrace to there. So I put it to this high, to this low, right here. Okay. And if you don't know what standard deviation is, it's a projection tool to use where price may go to. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Oh boy, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. So I came back in the PM. I saw us come down here. Respect the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation. And learning, I know that once we hit the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation, the next thing we do is retrace back to equilibrium. So right here, equilibrium of the range was my target. That was my target going into the PM session. I wasn't going after this highs or these highs. I was going for low hanging fruit that I was very confident in. So this was my target. Okay, and when I came back, I saw this higher time frame SMT manipulation right here, and I wasn't too confident, right? I'll keep it honest. I wasn't too confident that we were gonna hold because we just had so much room to the downside. You know, we had all these unfilled imbalances. You know, we had a higher time frame SMT with this high and this high, and you know, we could have gone all the way to this low. I kept that in mind. So I wanted to know, I wanted price to tell me that we were going to go higher, right? I wanted to know if this was a real manipulation, right? So how did I do that? Well, after I saw this SMT and found my internal model and I expected us to go to these highs, I zoomed into my to the 1 minute. Okay. I saw we swept sell side, had a higher time frame SMT, displaced up, and then I saw us fiddling around in this 1 minute for value gap, and then I waited for displacement again, which we got right here. Dumped right back into this 1 minute, and then once I waited for more confirmation, once I saw a change in the state of delivery right here, okay, I put it right there. As soon as we got a change into the state of delivery, I entered the trade, and I put my stop below this protected low right here, and I targeted equilibrium. So how did I know that this SMT or this manipulation was going to hold out? Well, you can't just guess, right? You can't just see this and be like, oh, we're going to hold out because, you know, it's an SMT on the higher time frame. No, that's not the case. The way to know if it's going to hold and to be confident in that is, well, one, does it align I'll put this up here. How to know if the SMT or manipulation. Wow, my typing is always so bad whenever I make it. How to know if the SMT or manipulation is going to hold or be true. So, 1. Does it align with your bias? I want you guys to write this down, or I want you guys to just keep this in mind. Ask yourself this whenever you guys see manipulation looking for a trade. Does it align with your bias? Is it, this is a very big one, is it in a area where we expect to reject? Right? Is it in an area where we expect to reject? What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, are we in a fair value gap? Are we in an order block? Are we in a breaker block? Anything, right? An area where we expect to reject and go higher. So this fair value gap is an area where we expect to reject. We're overall bullish. We expect to go to this high, right? And we get an SMT right here. And the SMT is in an area where we expect to reject. And that automatically makes your chances so much more higher, right? Instead of there just being a random SMT, you know, like right, I don't know, right here. Like what? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like there has to be a reason for us to manipulate, right? There has to be a reason for us to manipulate. So why would we manipulate here? Well, retail traders who don't trade ICT, or, you know, yeah, retail traders, they see this big down leg, right? This bearish leg, and then they're like, oh, we're selling, we're selling, we're selling. Okay. And then they sell, and they put their stops around here. Okay. We manipulate with ES or NQ, whichever one, and then we continue higher. Okay. Right here, there's no reason for us, right? I mean, you could, sometimes there is manipulation in this case, but the probability is not there, and most of the time, you know, it's just gonna keep on going down, you know. But if you're looking for SMTs and manipulation and expect it to hold, it's gonna be in places you expect it to reject, like for value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks, inverses, or, you know, any type of PD array where you expect price to bounce off of. So, and that's on any time frame. So in this trade, we were in a place where I expected us to reject. What was that place? The 2 to 2.5, right? And we were in a 1 hour fair value gap. And we were also in a 4 hour fair value gap. So we're in all of these places where we expect to reject because we're bullish on the higher time frame, and all these places that we expect to reject all align with our higher time frame bias. So stacking all of those confluence on top of each other give us the highest probability possible, right? And that's what we want as traders. It's not about how much money, how much blah blah blah. You know, it's how can I find the most high probability setup and put myself in those environments? And this is what high probability is, stacking all those confluences. And when you use SMTs and manipulation like this, it's a very, very good confluence. And I just hope that's clear to you guys. Just keep this in mind, right? Keep these three things in mind when you are in a trade or looking for a trade and you see manipulation. Ask yourself this, right? I already forgot. Oh yeah, does it align with your higher time frame bias? That's the first thing you should ask, right? If you're bullish on the higher time frame, do we have an SMT at the lows? Maybe on the higher time frame, specifically. Does it align with your higher time frame bias? Okay. First question you should ask yourself. Second, is it in a area where we expect to reject? Is price in a fair value gap or any type of PD array? You know, are we in some type of PD array where we expect to reject to go higher? You know, right here, SMT, sell side swept. Say NQ didn't take the low, or ES didn't take the low. Manipulate the traders out, and then we just fucking boom. And so I hope you guys really understand what I'm trying to say. That's how I use manipulation, right? That's how I see it. Whenever I see manipulation, I really want it. I really just wait for the high probability setups and high probability manipulation, right? I don't look for manipulation, you know, in the middle of the price league, you know. Like I don't look for manipulation like right here or, you know, someplace like that, because it's not it's not relevant. Like it's not in a place, an important place in time and price, you know, in relationship to the model, you know. Right here, this is perfect manipulation. It's in a place where we expect to reject, right? It aligns with my higher time frame bias to go to this high. Okay, and as you can see at price, we respected this market structure shift, came back down, had another SMT right here, right? Another SMT in a place where we expect to reject. So if you just put that into consideration, that thought, you know, does it align with my daily bias? Is it in a place where we expect to reject? Is there a reason for us to manipulate? The probability of your trades will go through the roof. And it's game changing when you have the discipline to just look for manipulation like that and ask yourself those questions. It will truly, it's one of the key factors that will truly change your trading. And that's what helped me change my trading, you know, when looking for a trade or, you know, and I really hope you guys understand. And I want you guys to go back test this. I want you guys to go back test, you know, AM session, PM session. Go see, look for manipulation and fair value gaps, breaker blocks. You're mostly going to see manipulation in fair value gaps. At least that's what that's where I've seen the most manipulation happen. But you could also see it breaker blocks and versus order blocks, you know. But most of it happens in fair value gaps in a model. And so I promise you guys one thing. If you guys consider this into your trading and you guys truly understand when manipulation is true and how being confident when it's going to play out, it will truly change your trading. And it truly changed mine. And I really hope you guys take this into consideration. But I'm gonna end off the video there, guys. I really hope you guys like the video. I'm gonna try and think of. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. Let me know. I'm gonna try to think of other videos that might help you guys. That might be very helpful. Or if there's any videos you guys want me to remake, that'd be awesome. But yeah, just let me know, and yeah, we'll make that happen. And yeah, I hope you guys back test this, put this into consideration, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.